Welcome to Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. It's time to gather around the table to cook and converse. Right here, we'll come together to learn about Kansas agriculture and the farm families that feed us as we discover new recipes, Kansas products, and farm fresh ingredients.
Hey guys, we are back with Chef Alli and her Farm Fresh Kitchen. Sorry, I'm full. But we're going to be doing lots of eating. We're going to be doing lots of eating.
It smells fantastic.
It smells amazing. This could very well be the best thing you've ever brought us. What is this?
Oh, no, it's not, but it's close. Yeah, it probably is. This is the Keep Calm and Farm On Cook for Your Sweetheart segment this morning, okay? Because you know what?
Valentine's Day, 1 week from today.
Exactly. Yeah,
and that is really an awesome way to show them that you love them, is cooking for them.
Exactly.
That's the best way to show you love somebody.
Right, and who doesn't love beef and bacon and wine and cream and mushrooms? I mean, come on. So, and look, we got some good fond. See all that stickiness in the bottom? That's our fond. So we're going to add this, and that'll bring that up off the bottom of our pan. I'm going to turn that off. Drew, I'm going to let you stir this.
Okay, I can handle it.
And Miss Sarah.
Yeah.
Over here, I have your grill pan.
You're throwing grease everywhere, Chef
That's
Alli.
okay.
That's why I have my apron on.
Yes, you do. That's fine. And don't worry. But here's your grill pan. It's preheated. There's your tongs. If you want to use your tongs,
Can I use my hands?
You can use your hands if you want to. All right. And so
Nice
what we're
and
doing, that's a
seasoned.
nice flat iron steak. And we're going to put that on there. Now, what do you hear right here?
That sizzle. Searing
And sizzle
it, right?
is when we cook. Brown is not a color. It's a flavor. And so that's why we want that sizzle. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook our steak on both sides. And then over there, Drew, you've got another flat iron that we cooked ahead of time. And that is, not only do we give it beauty rest before we put it on the pan, meaning we let our beef come to room temperature so that all the fats and the juices can come out to the center. That's beauty rest before. But now we're giving it beauty rest after, because as beef cooks, you know, all those juices, see the juices out there, come out to the edge. We want to draw that back, and then we're going to slice it. So that's why beauty rest is super important.
Sometimes I'm not patient enough for beauty rest, Chef Alli.
I know.
But you're telling me it's worth the wait?
It is worth the wait. Just wait just a few minutes.
It'll be real juicy,
It'll
right,
be really
inside,
juicy.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
and then when we slice it, we're going to slice across the grain and on the bias, because flat iron comes off the shoulder of the beef. So it gets a lot of use, and that means it's going to be more tough because it gets all that use. But because it's getting all that use, it gives it that extra flavor. So slicing across the grain and on the bias, okay? Then our sauce right here, which we want to, we would add a little bit more cream, and here's some red wine. We could add some of that to it too to make it just a little bit. And then our bacon, you want to stir that in?
Let's get some bacon.
Dump that in there, stir that up. So we would slice this across the grain, and then we would put our sauce right over the top.
And the sauce is just mushroom?
Onion, mushrooms, bacon, some red wine to deglaze the pan.
Oh,
now your
wonderful.
tongs are up there, and if you want to flip that over, be careful that your pan doesn't move. There you go.
Ooh,
look,
sizzle.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
And
We'll
Chef
turn
Alli,
that up.
I have this awesome, Sarah and I both have these awesome aprons on. People can get these?
Well, we're going to give these away on my Facebook page today. And these came from the Young Farmers and Ranchers Conference that was a couple weeks ago that Kansas Farm Bureau put on. It was so interesting to meet all the Kansas farmers and their families that feed us. And so, you know, we need to think about that, because you have a question.
Yeah. How many people does a Kansas farmer feed?
Yeah, do you have any idea? What's your guess?
100.
Well, if you go to Chef Alli's Facebook page today and you make a comment about how many people you think that a farmer feeds, we're going to give away these aprons.
Wonderful.
And I'll just tell you, we'll see if you're listening out there, it's about 158 people is how many people one Kansas farmer feeds. Yeah.
All right, we've got to wrap, unfortunately, though. So,
okay, all right,
yeah,
very good.
We've got to wrap it up. But yeah, Chef Alli, thank you for bringing us flat iron steak. Yeah, exactly, with our mushroom sauce on top of the flat iron.
On the flat iron.
All right.
You did.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
Let's eat.
Thanks for joining us. Kansas Farm Bureau is proud to support hardworking families across the state, like farmers and ranchers who make it their life commitment to provide food that nourishes all of us. Kansas Farm Bureau, representing grassroots agriculture.